This thing right here looks like the hentai version of the Death Star. I'll just sit on his face. Ultimate way to take out anybody.
You what?
Galactus like eats like whole freaking planets. How are you gonna beat that, chat? Let's do it, chat. I'm ready.
Fight!
Getting Unicron eats planets too, though, right?
Galactus, devourer of worlds.
And Unicron, almighty chaos bringer. That's right, it's the day we've all been waiting for. He's with
I think this is gonna be intense.
And it's our job to analyze their weapons, armor, and skills to find out who would win a death battle. Boomstick, what is the nature of evil?
Oh, it's 3.5 beers too early for that kind of question,
What?
Liz.
No, seriously, is the wolf that hunts the hare
Oh, that's true.
evil?
Okay,
What
so
about
that's actually a good point. Unicron is a whole planet. But also, isn't Galactus like the size of a planet? And doesn't he eat planets anyway? I don't know. I guess we'll see.
the
I guess
bear
we'll see.
that kills the wolf, or the man that slays the bear? Is that evil?
Oh my god, I
or
love that
nature?
video. That's
Perhaps
such a good
this
one.
question was on Gallon of Ta's mind as he hurtled toward the end of infinity.
I'm pretty sure the question on his mind was, how do I turn this goddamn spaceship around?
The end of
Eons ago,
infinity.
the planet Ta was a paradise, the most advanced civilization the
Imagine
universe
going
had
to
ever
the
known.
end of
Too bad
infinity,
the universe
chat.
was coming to an end. I hate it when that happens.
The Ta'an scientist Gallon watched as the rest of his race ignominiously perished and decided to die gloriously on his own terms.
By flying a ship into the sun, just like great-grandpappy
What?
Boomstick, the crazy old coot. But instead of being vaporized
He did
on
what?
contact like great-grandpappy Boomstick, Gallon got bitten by a...
He might actually stand a chance here. This might not go the way that I thought it was gonna go, actually. We tend to forget the Galactus appearance from the Fantastic Four movie. Wait, are you talking about the really bad one? That movie is literally atrocious. God, don't remind me of that movie.
radioactive God.
As the last living thing,
Okay, but like in a weird way, C4, the old ones are actually like, all right. Is it great? No. Did it age well? No, but it's okay. It's okay.
left before the universe's end, Gallon was visited by the sentience of the multiverse. who
By the way,
mur-
chat, you are literally never gonna guess my word. If you are watching this anywhere else, my chat is trying to guess the secret animal that I put in today's chat. If they get it right, they get to add 8 hours to the timer. However, they're doing a horrible job so far. You will never guess this animal.
merged with him as part of a cosmic cycle
Try
of
as
death
you might.
and rebirth. As the old multiverse died, a new one was born, and the scientist Gallon was no more. In his place was a being of untold power, the Ravager of galaxies.
I don't know that's where he came from, actually.
Well, despite looking like a masochist giant purple
Hippopotamus
vibrator,
prime.
G-Dog here is one of the strongest
That's
beings
not an
in all
animal.
of Marvel, baby. And there's only one
Yo,
thing
what's up,
he wants
Kabuto?
to
How
do.
are you?
Eat friggin' worlds.
Galactus is so unbelievably, mind-meltingly powerful that strong doesn't really begin to describe him. Just being near him will begin to warp your perception of reality. In truth, he isn't even really a physical being with a soul anymore, but composed
Wait,
of
he can do
energy
that?
itself, the power cosmic.
Basically, your all-purpose space god magic that no good almighty ass-whooping
Oh,
god
okay,
can go
yeah,
without.
no, that's right.
Sure, he can use
That's
it to
right,
blast your
actually.
ass to unholy smithereens, but it's a lot more flexible, too.
Describe
Didn't he like essentially just like make the Silver Surfer? Like he was just like, okay, yeah, now you're into being, congratulations. He and himself was made a hero, got you.
Described as being in touch with every other living thing at once, the power cosmic allows one access to a near infinite pool of knowledge and the ability to sense danger ahead of time.
I don't think there's a lot for him to
Oh,
be
so you
afraid
can
of.
kinda up
He can
here through time
manipulate
a little
matter,
bit.
read and control the minds of
That's
gods,
interesting.
and teleport entire galaxies across the universe.
The power cosmic allows him fundamental control over life itself, manipulating souls, creating new life forms from nothing, and even resurrecting the dead. And because
Okay,
his
yeah,
body
that's
is
right.
composed of energy, he can't really be hurt in the traditional physical sense. This allows him to grow or shrink his body with seemingly no limit.
How are you going to kill this guy when he can literally create life from nothing? He can just make a whole army to fight for him and infinitely resurrect them. He can shrink himself, make himself as big as he wants. I know he has limits based on his energy levels, but how are you gonna stop this? Yeah, I gotta hear about Unicron because it ain't looking good
and
already.
Alter his appearance.
Wait. He chooses to look like that?
His physical appearance matches the species observing him, so a human sees a human Galactus, a Skrull Galactus, and so on.
Oh, so it's just like how I see the world.
What are you staring at?
What matters most to me in the world. Awesome.
No, not awesome. Very
He can
not
see stuff
awesome.
in the
At least as
future.
far as Galactus is concerned.
How are you gonna stop this
since
guy?
witnessing
Seriously.
his approach is itself
Yeah, we are
the
really.
end
How are you?
of the world. You would only have enough time to pray to your paltry gods before Galactus consumed your entire planet, absorbing
Yep,
its
that's
energy
true.
into himself, then moving on to his next
Virtual
meal.
X
Man, I
Factor
guess
level
his
3.
costume is appropriate because he sounds like
What
a
a
total
nerd.
dick. Like, come on, man. You watched your whole planet die. Now you're gonna go around the universe doing the same thing?
It's
Look, chat, I know that every time I watch these, I'm a little bit biased towards the ones that I know, right? I don't really know Unicron, so naturally I'm biased, but like, reading all of this stuff, chat, do you really think that Unicron has a chance here? I mean, unless Unicron has some, like, busted bullshit stuff. Don't even get me started on the Giorno and freaking Joker battle. That one was rigged.
It's not entirely his fault. Galactus' power is so immense that the only thing that can sustain him is the consumption of entire worlds. Without this constant
Yeah, the
feeding,
infinite
he would
hunger.
perish, just as humans would without consuming plants or other animals.
Kinda like how I hunt squirrels because I hate each
That's true.
and every one of them.
No, categorically the exact opposite, actually. Galactus isn't vengeful or cruel. If he could avoid any unnecessary death, he would. But just as the universe is bound by the laws of physics, Galactus is bound by his hunger.
And that hunger has
Yeah,
put him in
that's his
conflict
weakness,
with some
that's
of
his
Marvel's
weakness.
other heaviest hitters, like Odin and the Phoenix Force. Galactus' fight with the Other and the Scryer got so intense, they threatened the entire infinite multiverse just as a side effect of the battle.
While Galactus
What?
himself can
That's
comfortably
insane.
cross countless light years in seconds, some of these beings are more like abstract concepts than actual living things.
Well, like, okay, so there is one way to beat him, right? You could fight him for a really long time. Then he gets hungry and he can't sustain himself anymore. But like, how long is that gonna take to do that? You know what I mean? How long are you gonna have to fight him for to get to that point? You know?
Many of which operate outside
Hey, just kind of
of
doing his
linear
job.
time.
That's true.
Like this alien bug dude who tried to use Galactus' energy to destroy 2 whole universes. Even after being drained by him, he still
wow.
nuked 3 whole star systems before getting a snack.
Should he somehow be
Good
threatened by
Lord.
beings beyond even the scope of his power,
Many
Galactus
lifetimes, so
crafted
too.
a device to solve all of his problems. The ultimate nullifier.
In case that name isn't obvious enough, it's a teeny tiny weapon that destroys anyone you think of.
It doesn't just destroy them, it destroys everything. The entire multiverse is eradicated, then recreated without the target. An extremely roundabout way of winning, but it works.
That's a thing. That's like a multiversal Thanos snap. That's not even like a Thanos snap. He literally bends and recreates that reality. It is literally made in heaven. Why the f did Peter Quill have it?
That's exactly what happened when Galactus used it on the abstract
Wow.
god of destruction, Abraxas.
He destroyed the god of destroying things with a Happy Meal toy. It's like
Wait.
that
Okay, I have a question. Are they saying that in this battle, Galactus has access to this item? Because if he has access to this item, chat, Unicron is absolutely screwed. There's no way.
Great things come in small packages.
And the nullifier was key to Galactus' first great defeat upon his inevitable arrival on Earth.
When that pesky Reed Richards managed to get his stretchy hands on the thing, Galactus finally backed down and spared the planet.
Which makes no practical sense. The ultimate nullifier is a part of Galactus himself. It uses his own power. He can summon it at any time and even escape
Oh, I
its effects
see.
by hiding in a pocket dimension. It even had the safety on.
Maybe he was just bored.
After billions of years of cosmic genocide,
I love how this plot point right here, Chad, is, oh, guess what? The safety was still on. Like, imagine that being the plot point. To be like, no, we lost.
Maybe he was just
Because the
bored.
safety was
After
on, chat.
billions of years of cosmic genocide just to survive, I'm pretty sure Galen forgot what it meant to be mortal. Perhaps that was the true evil all along.
That
The
is so
slow
funny.
death of Galen's humanity. Because what could be
Apparently
more
has a safety
terrifying
mail.
than a being that sees everything and everyone you know and love as nothing more than his next meal?
Hey, everybody, just a quick reminder. If you've been enjoying this video, please don't forget to hit that like and subscribe button. It helps me a ton. Okay, back to the video. All right, let's see what you got
Before
about
heaven and
Unicron.
earth, before light and dark, there was Unicron. Created by the
Well, I mean, it
formless
needs a
primordial
safety on it,
being
right?
known as the One
That's
to
such a
explore the
powerful
fledgling
thing, you know what I mean?
multiverse. Unicron instead decided to consume everything.
Dude, come on! Bad Unicron! Bad God! Bad!
The
He
One
ate
decided
everything.
to split Unicron into 2 beings. One of order and hope known as Primus.
Okay.
And the other of chaos and evil known as Unicron. Again.
Like all good sibling
Unicron
rivalries,
number
they bust
2.
each other's shit in over the fate of all existence. That is, until the goody little two-shoes Primus tricked his bro into imprisoning their souls in giant asteroids. Classic sibling prank. For me, it was the
Who the would want to imprison your soul inside of a freaking meteor? Like, out of all the things that you could choose, a meteor. You know that's gonna run into something eventually. Why would you do that? You know that that's gonna up.
dryer.
Primus terraformed his asteroid into what would later be known as the
Oh my
planet
God.
Cybertron, while Unicron did
No,
something
that's the Death Star.
different.
Yeah, he turned his planet into a planet that eats other planets. Not only that, it can change its form into a giant badass robot Satan. He's
So, like, hear me out. If you trap somebody's form inside of a meteorite, guess what meteorites do in space? Hit other meteorites. Fall into planets. Why would you choose that out of everything? You know what I mean, chat?
literally the
That makes
first
no sense.
Transformer.
And with this new body, Unicron would travel the cosmos,
Ooh.
consuming planet after planet and universe after universe.
Wow,
Not
that is
necessarily
crazy.
because of any hunger or need, but because Unicron is the physical embodiment of death and destruction. He is literally programmed to
got
destroy
you.
everything.
God's gotta do what a God's
Yeah,
gotta
maybe
do.
sometime
And
Tuxedo
good luck
after this
trying to
subathon.
fight back. Uni's robot body comes with a tractor beam, eye lasers, fire breath, a chest cannon, and an antibody system in case anyone tries to pull a Drax on him.
Unicron can
Oh,
mentally
that's
dominate
smart.
an entire race of beings,
Very
erase
nice.
things from existence.
Wait. Okay, he also has existence erasure and telepathy, astral projection. Yeah, he seems pretty strong.
The fabric of space
Again,
and
I don't
time,
think he's stronger
and even
than
manipulate matter
Galactus,
itself.
but
So even if his big robot body is damaged or destroyed, he can repair it
Right?
split, or even send his spark out to find a new host.
Essentially the Transformers version of the soul. Unicron's
Oh,
spark
okay,
is
got you.
immensely powerful and produces
so he
its
can just
own
kind of like
energy
keep
source,
recreating
dark
himself over and
energon.
over.
Unicron is so evil that he can literally turn his bad dude energy into weapons of mass destruction, like unholy blades or planet-busting lasers.
This dark energon will corrupt any that consumes it, turning them into a puppet of Unicron himself.
It's also obviously the opposite of regular
Interesting.
energon, which is created by Primus and what fuels the Transformer race. So Unicron basically
I like how they're
runs
just
on-
like chugging
which
this
is created
back
by
like it's a
Primus
f-
and
white
fuels the
claw. They're just like yum yum. Chug one back for the boys.
Transformer
What the?
race. So Unicron basically runs on the opposite of life. If he's death as a big
Yeah, they're
robot,
literally having a
can
drinking
he
party
even be
outside.
killed?
Not by any conventional means.
Oh,
Even the
you're gonna
destruction
give
of
him
his
this
spark
hot
isn't
tour and
guaranteed to
spit on that thing.
No, we're not
end
doing
him.
that.
He will continue to exist as a necessary force that drives the cosmos. Anytime he's destroyed, he will appear again in a new universe. In fact, almost every
beverage
Unicron
and a
you've
snack.
seen in movies, TV, and comics are the same Unicron.
Unicron is a
the
literal
same
force
one.
of nature. You can't reason with a hurricane that hates you. All you can do is see it.
Oh, he
and
just
get
keeps
the
coming
hell
back
out of the
over and
way.
over and
But
over and
this
over and over and
hurricane
over
is
and over and
never
over.
gonna stop until you and everyone
that's
you
wild.
know is DED dead. His mere
That's
presence
wild.
drove an entire planet insane.
I was trying to be poetic before, but this is what
Nah, I
evil
think Galactus is still stronger.
Incomprehensible, undeniable, inescapable. You can't even wait him out. He is unbound by the concept of linear time.
The Chaos Bringer is so powerful, his mere
Wait,
presence
what?
wrecks the space-time continuum and can erase galaxies from
Oh.
existence just by strolling by.
To be clear, it isn't the force he's generating by moving that destroys things, it's his existence. His mere being is so
He just, like,
overwhelmingly evil that the fabric of
His aura is so strong, chat. He shows up in multiverses just melt. That's crazy.
space-time cannot fathom Unicron's presence.
Holy
He just
dude,
shows up.
No wonder he was able to devour
That's
nearly
aura
a
right
quarter
there,
of the
chat.
entire multiverse,
That is aura.
one universe at a time.
Estimates for the size of the Transformers multiverse vary from over 15 quadrillion universes to an infinite number of universes.
Oh, look at that, chat. You haven't guessed my word. I knew it. You blew it, chat. I told
branching
you.
timelines and planes of existence.
Just give up now, chat.
And who better to portray a being who brings death to the universe than the man who gave birth to modern cinema? A final role fitting for an artist so much larger than life. Or deeply ironic that it's a feature-length toy commercial.
Transformers.
Wait, it's a
movie
toy
has
commercial?
always
What?
Been celebrated for his excellence. I say.
Despite that unbelievable
Absolute
power,
cinema.
the Chaos Bringer's almighty rampage through reality has been halted a number of times, usually due to the matrix of leadership. the essence of Primus himself, and the embodiment of all hope and light in
Of all
the
that's
universe.
good, right?
Are you telling me that Robo-Satan was defeated by the power of friendship? Forget beer! I'm gonna
Wait,
need
that's
some of
it?
that shit going straight into the vein!
As the abstract idea of evil
That's it?
actualized, any notion of goodness is directly antithetical to his being.
As
Oh.
incomprehensible to Unicron as he is to us.
But despite the best efforts of heroic Transformers like Optimus Prime,
They literally just pulled a Kingdom Hearts and be like, I fight for my friends. Wow, I can't believe that. Friendship and love solos everything.
Unicron has always returned from the smoldering ashes of defeat and risen to threaten reality again.
It's his very nature.
Yeah, but
Such
after the
is
Matrix,
time
the
a
leadership
united
are good
armada of
every single
Autobots,
time.
Decepticons,
Then I
and
mean,
an
need to worry
entire
about what the
people created
Matrix
from his
is.
cells,
The
Minicons,
Matrix
tried
of
to destroy
leadership.
him once and for all.
They actually succeeded in killing him until Galvatron's hatred for Optimus brought Unicron back to life.
Because challenging Unicron means
Oh, yeah, I wanna watch
challenging
Alba next
evil
Tuxedo, remind me.
itself, destroying destruction itself, an impossible paradox.
You
Wait,
can't
what? He destroyed destruction itself?
Challenging Unicron means challenging evil itself, destroying destruction itself, an impossible paradox.
You can't kill Unicron because killing is literally what Unicron
He just comes
is.
back, right?
So, what does that mean for us?
Every petty act of violence,
Okay,
every
that's
war,
wild.
every cruelty, every death battle gives Unicron life, the life he'll use to kill us all. We
Oh,
are
got you.
culpable in our own
He
annihilation.
is literally, I understand now. He is the embodiment of evil and destruction. As long as that thought process or anything exhibits that anywhere in the world, it will always come back. Okay, that makes sense to me, actually.
Yes!
I get it.
Unicron's not just some comic book villain. He's all there is and all
He
there
is,
will be.
all of
he
evil.
was there at the beginning and he'll be there at the end. He's a law of physics. He's as inevitable as your dying breath.
Jesus, now you got me scared.
Could they still possibly erase him from whatever existence that he's in? Or because he's the embodiment of something, he's impossible to erase? I guess that's my question, because if he's always inevitable, he's gonna beat Galactus based off that, right? Because Galactus is gonna get hungry, he's gonna need a nom-nom, he's not gonna be able to nom-nom. I'm kind of wondering on that. Place your bets. Who do you think wins, Galactus or Unicron? I'm still leaning towards Galactus, but it's very much if they can erase Unicron from existence or not. I guess we'll see.
It's time for the death battle you've been asking for
The
forever!
Unicrusy. The Galactusy. Alright, let's see who wins, chat.
As all things must, your world has come to an end.
This actually looks pretty good.
Halt. This planet is mine to consume.
No, this is
So
my snack.
saith Galactus, destroyer of worlds.
Be gone, thus decrees
The animation's
Unicron,
really good.
Chaos bringer.
That looks like, I'll be real, chat. This thing right here looks like the hentai version of the Death Star. The hentai Death Star is here. Oh, this looks awesome.
Madness. So
He just punched him with planet Earth. He just picked it up like it was a toy. It's just like, wham. Well, there goes everybody. GG's, chat. It was fun while it lasted.
quick to beg for Oblivion's embrace.
I am Oblivion.
Be gone.
Yeah, this is a cool battle. What the heck? He just threw the sun. That's true. He can't change his size over and over. This is awesome. What in the Dragon Ball Z? I don't know. It's still looking like Galactus got this right now.
I am the power cosmic incarnate.
I would say he's just gonna come back.
Easily felled.
It's looking like Galactus has this right now,
Fleeing
but
so readily,
Unicron, no devourer, transforming. Beg not for
Oh,
mercy.
so wait a second. So he can absorb power just like Galactus does, because he's a planet eater. So that makes sense. That definitely makes sense. But Galactus can do the exact same thing. So yeah, how's that gonna work out?
No blackening sky. Against mine chaos, even gods will die.
Oh, he's not even touching him. Oh shoot.
Galactus meets your challenge. Here's your goal.
Okay, now we got big.
We'll bring destruction to it all.
I am destruction.
You're about to blow up the universe.
In first and last, true immortality.
Okay, wait. Oh my gosh.
Patience left. Return thy dreams,
Oh, there it is. There it is. There it is.
where none may hear this.
Okay, let's see, chat. Let's see.
You know not the power which you command.
Of course I do. Your death I thus demand. Finally,
Oh.
I have won.
I've seen your power, bringer of chaos. Yet by my vigor,
I was gonna say, did you just nullify him?
witness the last fate that awaits you thus. For Almighty Galactus must now feed.
Let's go. Let's f***ing go, Chad. Let's go. I knew it. Let's go. Yeah, that device is such a cheater thing, because you can just erase him from existence. Yeah, there was no way you were going to stop that thing. That was like my question before we started watching the battle, right? How does that device play in? That device is literally like so OP. There's nothing you can do against
Unicron
it.
were beings who could manipulate reality itself and do basically anything.
Older than the universe, unbound by time, they had each other matched in a lot of ways.
So it ultimately came
Sure.
down to which of them was more powerful.
Both could threaten an entire infinite multiverse, but Unicron could only do so over time, devouring them one by one.
While Galactus's battle with the Scryer and the other threatened to destroy the entire Marvel multiverse as just a side effect.
Not to mention, Galactus tussles with cosmic
That's crazy.
beings like himself all the time.
While Unicron is usually the top dog in Transformers, he's a big fish in a relatively small pond. Relative to Marvel, at least.
That might sound
That's
better
true.
for Unicron at first, but
Guys,
it
Marvel
means he
power
has
scaling is absolutely ridiculous. So this kind of makes sense to me, actually.
way less experience than Galactus in full-on fights against dudes his size.
And while Unicron has used Dark Energon to infect and corrupt other beings in the past, Galactus technically doesn't have a soul thanks to his cosmic rebirth from Galen. And he's fended off mental attacks
Makes
before,
sense.
so there's no real reason to think that would work here.
And as lame as it is, the ultimate nullifier is just really, really overpowered.
Despite
Yeah,
Unicron
that
being
thing
able
is
to survive
broken.
the destruction of his spark, the ultimate nullifier is significantly more thorough. Consider the time it was used against Abraxas, a being that embodied the abstract concept of the multiverse's destruction.
Sounds like somebody you know? Even against someone like that, the good old
Oh my God, I didn't even put that together. Because he is the embodiment of destruction, they already deleted somebody with it, so that makes sense.
Holy Nully had no problem erasing him from reality, and the same would happen to Unicron, while Galactus could always hide in that pocket dimension, just as he escaped the nullifier before.
The
Unicron
nullifier
was an
broke
insanely
this.
terrifying threat, but Galactus had the power, experience, and arsenal to ultimately annihilate him.
If you thought Galactus was going down in this fight, you were Unicron.
The winner is
Boo,
Galactus.
boo this man. Boo this man. Okay, honestly, I'll be real, that makes a lot of sense. Now, I want to hear you guys, especially my Transformers fans. Is this correct? Or is this wrong?